Hello and welcome to the first episode of Gamer's Guide 2.0. In this video I will be doing a tips and tricks game about Last Day on Earth. It's a fun mobile game that involves base building, zombies, raiding other bases, going to all sorts of places. There's so much interesting stuff to craft, it's actually amazing. A few of my friends have just started playing this game, so I'm making a tips and tricks video. So we're launching into my game. I'm quite away into the game. I have been playing for about a year now. I still find places hard. They're constantly adding new stuff, new events. As you saw the Christmas truck outside, that's Nick Santi's. He has a mini zombie arena, where if you find these vials across the map, in place across the map, you can get specific zombies. There's 3. One has 120 health, one has 300 health, and the other has 1,000. So it is very tough and very big. When you start the game brand new, it will have this room here, the one I'm in now, with the table, sofa, and this radio which will be broken. You'll have to find bits around the map to repair it. Once you repair it, you get a raider, which allows you to attack other bases for a loot share. You do have to give a tiny bit of loot to the raiders, but that's it. But the thing that's always here is the bunker alpha access code. For instance, it's 88355. I would go to the bunker alpha and put that into the control panel, and I would gain access to bunker alpha. However, in this brick room here, there is a motorbike. You do have to repair it, as you can see all the components here. The 3 of the hardest ones to get are the chopper fork, the chopper gas tank, and the second chopper wheel. Now the first chopper wheel you get by going to the nearby green zone. An AI generated player with half health will attack you with this first chopper wheel. See, from there it was relatively easy to get all these. I'd say the ones I struggled most with were the rubber parts and engine parts. That's only because it's the beginning of the game. These truck saw blades can be used to craft the zombie truck, which is all the way down here, and it allows you to move your base. So got a few components for that. See, I'm now gathering up rubber parts and engine parts relatively well. I have all the resources I need in here, so when I do have to build another vehicle, I can. See, what I would recommend doing at the very beginning of the game is organising your chests, because otherwise it gets very panicked. See, I have this ATV ready to craft here, but it takes up most of the room in here, so I do have to finish the chopper and move these chests along this back wall over here to be able to fit it in, but I will be able to fit it in soon. So as you saw, that was my weapons chest. I have all my melee weapons in there. You can get guns, as you can see, if they have a coloured icon next to them, or have these little black dots. It means you can modify them. See, this pistol has an extended magazine, and I got that from Bunker Alpha. So you can get guns quite early in the game, but they are very hard to come across sometimes, especially when you need them. However, I also have a clothing set of items. As you can see here, I have fresh military gear. I stick my hats, chests, trousers and boots here. This was during the Christmas event. I have a Christmas hat. Gives me 5 armour, so it's not really that good, but it's festive, so I keep it. Here I have almost finished building the SWAT armour, which is very expensive, so I have to find some of the parts, or find it. I have everything I have here. Once I finish the bike, I have these gasoline tanks, which I would really recommend gathering when you first find them, because they can be rare, and the only thing that fuels your chopper up. So when you find those, stick those there. Also, within Bunker Alpha, there are 4 vending machines of sorts. One of them requires the green ration coupons, the survival kit coupons, and the combat gear coupon. The green ones are the easiest to get, obviously mediumish to get, and hardest to get. You need 20 green ones 25 yellow ones and 30 red ones. Now, the loot coming from them is amazing, so it is worth the wait to get all of them. I've only ever had green and orange, though I have seen players on YouTube open up red ones, and they are definitely worth it, which is all I'll say now. There are places on the map that require a generator. That's another thing I'm going to talk to you about. The generator is a very expensive thing to craft, and I do mean expensive. It requires 5 aluminium bars. To craft a single aluminium bar, you need 4 bauxite or 2 aluminium wire, and then the resources to smelt it, which makes it hard. And another thing that was in the stone room, in that giant gap, was this. This is the weapon stand. I can modify weapons here and change them. If they have a little star next to them, it makes them an active icon. In this case, this bottom starred one here, which I have selected, I need to get find the blueprint and get the resources to craft it. When sneaking up on a zombie undetected and whacking them with this, the motor will spin it, doing 5 times its natural damage, which is 42. However, you do have to craft these components. As you see, I've just put another spring in there. Once I have fully crafted this, the hardest thing I will be able to add this double magazine to the Uzi whenever I feel like. Doesn't matter when, as long as I have the part, as long as I've crafted it, it's fine. I have more chests over here with a bunch of junk. This is basically my junk chest, as you can see. Got a player who tried to attack my base, so I killed them. Inside here is all my clothing items. Well, not clothing items, but however, they can be used to craft your first set of clothing. It's 3 plant fibre and 3 pieces of cloth for the basic shirt. Doesn't do much, but it's still some protection. Other useful things I would recommend getting early in the game are the shower, which requires 2 bottles of water to take a shower. But it's very useful because these zombies that run at you are called toxic spitters. They're green and spit toxic waste at you, so you get very smelly, and the smellier you are, the bigger the area the zombies can get you in. As you can see on the map, there's a tiny circle, a medium circle, and a big circle. If you get really smelly, the big circle is as big as they get you, but normally it is just the inner circle. A sewing table is also useful. If you do want to come in contact with other players and chat with them, you'll need a radio tower. I've upgraded it through level 1 and level 2. Level 1 just allows me to chat to players on the server. Level 2 allows me to join a clan. Level 3 allows me to create a clan. So I'm going to show you some of the nearby locations quickly, but first I will be putting my bolt in there, making 2 sets of 20. 20 is the standard stack for things I'm sure you have seen throughout it, obviously except the coupons. But I almost forgot about this. This old truck, when you spawn in, loot the back of here. There's a bunch of equipment to get you started. It's very helpful. So we're just going to go into the map, and you'll see a wide variety of locations, including the current Christmas event, which I think has been on too long, considering it's now February. There was 11 days left on the Nick Santi Arena. Though there is another event that keeps spawning, the Old Mine event. That spawns near Bunker Alpha. I wasn't sure whether going into the map I'd get these, but when you see this, click Show Me, and it'll take you to it. But however, this event, there is smoke on the horizon. You have to hurry up till the survivors leave the spot. That you require a motorbike, so it's very hard to craft. The shorter the time on the airdrop, the much better the resources. There's never many bad guys, so it's always useful. You tend to get weapons and armour. As you can see, I've gone into Bunker Alpha already once today, so there'll be a 2-day period for me to claim what I want from there. Yes, I have guns, but I tend not to go past the first, possibly the second floor, because the further down you get, the much more powerful the zombies get. The floater boater has 230 health. He does about 10 damage to me when I'm wearing the military gear. However, there is a frenzied giant with 500 health. That does 82 damage to me. So it basically, they hit me twice and I'm dead. So I need to have constant full medkits. Right. But that's enough about Bunker Alpha. Over here you have the zombie horde, which every 24 hours will come to attack your base. A tip for the zombie horde: they will always destroy level 1 walls. They destroy the majority of them. However, level 2 they destroy a few. Level 3s, 4s and 5s they cannot destroy. Level 3s are very expensive to craft because you need oak tree, which is only available in an event that I get once a week. And I need an iron hatchet to craft it, which is also very expensive in itself. I have crafted more floors, because that was a 2x5, now it's a 3x5. So I have crafted stuff. You'll get these basic resources: stick, a pine log, and rock. You need 3 pine wood logs and 3 rocks, or limestone as the game calls it, to be able to craft a pickaxe or a hatchet. This is the floater boater I was talking to you about. They have this red circle which always does more damage to you. They then... see, this weapon is also very good against them, and normally does that to them. However, sneaking up on a zombie, as mentioned earlier, does 3 times the weapon's damage. With the motor of this saw blade, it does 5 times. So, take your pick. But, as you can see, I just got another saw blade mace. Now, pine planks can be crafted in the woodwork station, and they help you to upgrade your walls to level 2. You need 20 planks and 10 stone to upgrade to level 2. So they're simple enough to craft, and normally if I craft 3 or 4 hatchets, I can go in and clear entire sets of trees, getting me like 7 stacks of wood. So some resources are very easy. Another basic thing I'll talk to you about when I'm back on the map is the levelling of the zones. As you can see, as a perfect example, we will start here. If they have a green above them, just here, it means it's a peaceful zone with a few resources. Orange means it's a bit harder with better resources, and obviously red is very hard. When you go to Bunker Bravo, which is another red location, you'll encounter some raiders. They're not hostile towards you, not this time anyway, but they normally are. Bear that in mind. They will want you to craft an electrical generator to open the bunker. It's very expensive to craft, as you can see, but also requires the bike for you to carry it, so it becomes very hard. However, for 5 aluminium bars, you can craft a recycler, but again, 3 oak planks, and it's 2 oak wood for 1 plank, so that's 6 wood you'll need there, and you'll require an iron hatchet. But this will allow you to, as you saw in my chest earlier, there's USBs and cameras and watches. You'll be able to decompose those into their basic components, getting all sorts of stuff for you to craft with and new resources which you can only obtain via there. And the more you decompose an item, the better chance of stuff you'll get, This gas station requires you to have a motorbike, but as far as I was aware, but you seem to be able to run there now, which is a recent change then. I was unaware of that. I would not recommend going to the infected forest. Not only is it 3 stars, but there's no loot and there's a zombie that kills you instantly. But that's the end of this video. I will see you all later. Bye.